We think there are over 50,000 legal permanent residents in San Francisco who are eligible for citizenship, but they totally lack information and resources. So really the Pathways Project is not just about citizenship, but really engaging our immigrant community and making sure that they're a part of what we do in San Francisco. The San Francisco Pathways to Citizenship Initiative is a really unique partnership between the city and then our 5 local foundations and community-based organizations. And it really is an effort to get as many of the legal permanent residents in San Francisco and the Bay Area to apply for citizenship. Since 2013, when we first started, has reached over 1 million Bay Area residents, mostly San Francisco residents. We have actually seen about 10,000 people go through 22 workshops that we've held, and we've actually completed 5,000 applications for citizenship.
Our target are really the low income to moderate income residents in San Francisco and also the Bay Area. Sometimes our workshops are attended by people from San Mateo County and sometimes as far as Santa Clara County.
We think there are over 50,000 legal permanent residents in San Francisco who are eligible for citizenship, but they totally lack information and resources. You don't have information in language, you don't have trained professionals that are culturally appropriate for the audience that they're working with, and we have a one-stop method of providing them all the services they need with pro bono lawyers and trained professionals.
To find out whether they're eligible, we send them through the first station, and then they'll sit with our volunteers and they'll go through a pretty long list of questions to see if they have met the 5-year residency requirement. Or if they're married to a U.S. citizen, they need 3 years of residency. Then once they get through screening the first station, then they go to legal consultation to see some attorneys to check, I have just a DUI, am I still eligible to become citizen? So after that station, we send them to the main station, which is station 3, and that's the form filling. That's when they sit down with very experienced attorneys to fill out that N400 naturalization form. And once they do that, then we send them to final review. And at the end, help them with all the paperwork at the checkout station and get them a packet so that they could just mail to the USCIS and wait a month to 6 weeks to be invited in for an oral exam. And if they pass that, then within 2 months, 3 months maximum, they'll get to sworn in and become U.S. citizen.
At every single workshop, we have an amazing resource fair. So you can learn about how to vote, and then there's tons of community resources about where to go for ESL classes, where to go for citizenship prep classes. We also have the Human Services Agency that actually stays on site the entire workshop, and they're filling out forms for people who already are eligible for fee waivers. So it's not just about your 22-page form, it's about all the other city services and benefits that you can gain. There is an economic and public safety benefit. If we were to naturalize every person in San Francisco who is eligible to be a citizen, the net income would raise to over nearly $300 million in income for those individuals. But more important, the city can also save money. We could save about $86 million net per year by reducing our public benefits costs.
Ceremony is inside! Ceremony is here! All ceremony is here!
I've been here a long time. I already feel like an American citizen. I've never voted in my life anywhere, and so that needs to start happening. It's good.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Americans, it's a better life.
Francisco Field Office Director, Robin Barrett, who will now administer the oath.
I ask that you raise your right hand and verbally repeat the oath of allegiance after me. I hereby declare on oath.
We see clients that cry when they become U.S. citizens, seniors that are 84 years old that struggle, to study this very difficult exam. And then after 2 trials, they come back and say, yay, I'm an American now. And we're just so proud of them.
Or purpose of evasion. So help me God. And please join me in welcoming more than 750 new citizens to the United States. Congratulations.
Porque quiero ser parte de este país.
She said she wants to be a part of this country and be able to vote and be a citizen.
I'm happy today. So much happy.
Definitely excited, I feel excited, and as I said, it was a long process. I feel it means to be finally to be recognized as integrated in this society, which is basically the society that I see myself being part of.
Out of everything that you see on TV, on the news, I felt that it was necessary just to be a part of the community in that way, because I can do so many things, but I feel like my voice would not count as much as it would count now.
Yeah, it's everything I'd hoped for, right? It's a land of opportunity. It's democratic. You can be yourself. There's a hope for a good life for everyone. That's why.
You have people from all walks of life, all ethnicities. They're willing to stand in line with no food or water for 8 hours to get some help, all because they want to be American citizens and contribute to the city and the nation. And that's really what makes all of this worthwhile for us.